Hey, it's Wednesday. Let's get into this devotion today as we talk about the next gift that comes to Christ. There's gold, and then the second one is frankincense. What is frankincense? Frankincense is a costly and fragrant gum that comes from the bark of a tree. The tree must be split in order for the gum to flow out. The sweet smell that comes from the tree's wounds and pain. The gum hardens, and it is called tears. The gift points to the enduring pain that Christ was about to endure just 33 years later. He was going to endure it for you and for me. In fact, before Christ's blood was ever revealed, we hear about Jesus weeping. We hear about the stress that's in the garden, and the Bible declares that as he sweat like drops of blood. He weeps over Lazarus and Jerusalem. See, I have come to understand through the gift of frankincense that I serve a God who weeps over me. He is touched with the feelings of our infirmities. This gift could not have been afforded by Mary or Joseph in that state that they were in. But God sent these men to give a gift that would show the penalty for our sin outside of the death of Jesus Christ, that He would be laid on a tree, He would be split, He would pour out blood of tears, but through His pain becomes the greatest treasure, because the tree must be wounded to bring out the treasure. Jesus needed to be wounded to bring out the treasure of His wounds. And that symbolism of treasure is you. You are the treasure that Christ has longed to get. You are the frankincense. You are the gum that has come out from Christ, being wounded, being bruised, being crucified. This symbolism of that worship of the wounded, meaning that, have you ever worshiped wounded? Have you ever been in a situation where you've come to church and you've worshiped but you didn't feel like worshiping? You ever been in a service and you just pressed on through anyway? See, many times we don't understand what we're facing, but we learned that through moments of uncertainty, we must worship anyway. Because worship is based strictly on the faith that I know that if God has brought me to it, He'll bring me through it. His wounds became your freedom. His sacrifice became your deliverance. Christ looks at you and He says, you're a sweet-smelling aroma out of my wounds. I know that's hard to understand, and that's hard to even fathom. That Him going through all of that was what we would call horrible, horrific, worse than any R-rated movie that you've ever seen. But He calls it a treasure, because out of His wounds became your victory, and He had you completely on His mind at Calvary. His frankincense is your treasure. His wounds is your victory. I hope you have a great, great Wednesday. Go out and celebrate the best you can with your family. Love God and love people. And I'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow is Christmas Eve. God bless you.